We're online. Are we? Okay. Edit the title. I want workflows. Let's give it a description. Let's see, do we have anyone joining in this time? Might not be as much as was last time, but that's okay. Still trying a lot of different things. Seems current bitrate is than expected. I think the audio is going to be better like this, right? Where it isn't. Wait a minute, that's not my thing, is it? No, I'm live. Okay, this is good. This is good. There we are. I can't hear myself because I think if I turn on the audio, it's going to be messed up a little bit. I'm going to try to make a nice workflow for LTX 2.3. I have had some comments, basically, where the director node, I think there's a repo that changed. Like, they don't have the workflow that they had before. So I want to check that out. All right. Let me... Ta-da. Now this is my RTX 3060. Okay. You can see it. No, it's just me. I think the audio should be in both, right? Okay. Let me just start ComfyUI. Let's get it going. And then the comments will go through here. I'm on like 3 pages with this live streaming stuff, so I'm definitely not that good at it. But no, I am gonna start my ComfyUI instance. Let's see what we have. And let's go. Let's do it for you guys too. Boom. Gucci. All right, so it's initializing the GPU, but there is this repo from what dreams cost or something like that, where it's the LTX 2.3 director node, and that node is amazing. I have made like a LTX 2.3 ultimate workflow where you can do a lot of that stuff, but having it in one node and the way it's laid out and stuff is just perfect and beautiful. So I can pretty much get rid of my entire workflow. The entire workflow is absolutely worthless at this point. But that's okay, because things get updated, things get better, things get easier, especially in AI. So let's see. So this is from my latest video about ideogram 4. adding the thing, which I also think is pretty cool, this prompt builder and stuff, and where you can like visually kind of do this stuff. I think it's very, very cool. But let's go check out the workflows we have still in here. It's always a bit of hell coming back to it, because this is what I got. Okay, LTX2.3 director. This is the one I tried to build, though, I think. Let me check the comment section. Oh, here. Okay. So this is my ultimate workflow, just for you guys to see. This is what I have built, where it's like, okay, so if model loader, you have the entire basically transformation, I guess the entire AI generation part of it, right? Then you have the output and all the stuff you can upload and put into it. But this is pretty much all replaced by this node. This node is amazing. But now we'll have to see if I have it here. Ooh, I think I have the old workflow from this guy. Yeah, this is his workflow. So this is what I did the video on. This exact thing. People said it's been missing. So let me look that up real quick. Here, Jonathan Watkins. What James calls Comfy UI. But this is GitHub. I want his Hugging Face, I guess. People. LTX 2.3, LTX Director 2. Oh, that's really cool. Sequencer, multi-output. We don't need any of that anymore, right? Speech length calculator. Damn. I gotta say, I am so impressed by this repo. I'm gonna put it on screen now. Let me do that. I've been trying to get better at this live streaming thing, so I've been trying to see how I can do that. So this thing is amazing, I gotta say. LTX 2.0, 1.0. Let's watch it. Let's watch it, guys. Let's watch it right on stream.
my brother wouldn't go along with their scheme to steal the gold. I think he threatened to turn them in, and they killed him. I'm trying to prove it. Because my brother wouldn't go along with their scheme to steal the gold. I think he threatened to turn them in, and they killed him. I'm trying to prove it.
I'm telling you, Comfy UI and LTX Director are the future. And he didn't even mention the new timeline saving and loading feature, the new end-frame segment, nag support, the UI overhaul, and the million other things he added.
Man, I love this community. This is the best community that exists out here, I swear to God. This is just amazing. Anyone who isn't using LTX 2.3 Director yet is crazy, because that is the best way to do LTX 2.3. Seriously. Okay, I still got audio. Just checking. Yeah, that is lovely. And where I come in, I want to do stuff about 4 gigabytes of VRAM. So I have a laptop that only has a 3050 with 4 gigabytes of VRAM, and I will be running this on 4 gigabytes of VRAM, for sure, you know. But I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna go switch to my face again. It's gonna be better in the future. It's a work in progress. But what I want to see is, so if I can just steal his workflow. I'm not even gonna lie, because the workflow is perfect. The only thing I would need to do is to improve to use gguf models because of this low VRAM, quantize low enough, and use the Sage Attention libraries to speed it up 20%. It does come at a cost of a little bit of quality, but when you only have 4 gigabytes of VRAM, like, you gotta cut somewhere. I mean, what are you expecting? And this already means it's gonna take a while. So I do want to see real quick the workflows. There you go. Go to site. The workflows, I love it. Custom FL, last thing to say, version 6, edited in Node. Hotfix.json. I2V first last frame, stage 3 stage, 2 stage. Perfect. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. Boom. This is the one. Here we are on GitHub. All right. Here, you guys can check out. This is it. So, yeah, lovely. Let's download it. Boom. All right, what we got? Some nodes are missing. Very nice. Install node pack. Comfy math is fine. Now we have these models, but I'm probably going to use the old models that I have, so it's all fine. Oh, he made it into subgraph just like me. I think that's kind of cool, because that's how I did it. And I think it's nice. It's a nice way to get it to run. Yeah, the Teve, I remember. What LoRa does it want? Distilled LoRa. I have that LoRa, but it's not there. So it is. It is dynamic. The dynamic frog with this one. It's fine. Now we can replace this with a gguf loader. gguf. gguf loader, right? Nodes. So gguf loader. Here we go. So we don't obviously want flux, we want LTX2.3 depth. I'm gonna go Q5K. Totally fine. Enable FP16 conversation, that's good for us. And I think I have stage attention in here, so I'm gonna override it to stage attention. To apply changes, yeah, I'm gonna save this already though. I need to save it for sure. Save the workflow and apply changes. Good, good. You really need a second monitor for this stuff, for streaming, because I keep switching monitors and stuff, and I really need a second monitor so I can like monitor the stream and then monitor that. Yeah. But yeah, restarting the backend. No definition is updated. Here we have another problem. What is this? So this text encoder, this needs to be replaced too. And I know with what it's supposed to be dual clip loader. Dual clip loader, not gguf. We don't need gguf, I'm pretty sure. And then instead of this, we have to do. So the def model, right? So def embeddings, but there's also the text projections that work fine. I'm pretty sure text projection, what was it? Gemma 3, right? I have Gemma 3, there. I'm gonna go FP4 mix, I want to not have to wait too long for you guys. Okay, now we do this. Boop. Boop. Good. Now we have the dual clip loader in there. Oop. Okay, so this is the subgraph for now. This is mostly fine. Load audio UI. I have no idea what all this stuff is. It's a load of stuff. Multi-image loader, LTX sequencer, save video. What happened to the director node? Because it did really like the director node. Doesn't do all of it. This for something else. So we have no audio to load. Set load custom audio here. Make sure to say use custom audio true to enable it. We're not going to do that for now. I just want to get to the first generation. Regular image to video. If frame insert is going to be inserted the last frame, if the insert node allows to switch between inserting images by setting the exact frame or setting the exact second. Right, that is kind of cool. Process latents and stuff. Okay, well, number image is 0. Can I do text to video here? Is it just use custom audio models in this subgraph? Use custom audio has to be turned on. Okay, so let's do 5 seconds, so it's a bit long. Okay. So is this just custom audio? Is this not both positive and negative prompt? Okay, use custom audio. And it is using nag. Okay. A man riding a bicycle. You write bicycle? Bicycle in the desert towards the camera. I should really use improved prompt because that also helps a lot, but I just want to see if I can get a generation out of it, right? There we go. First issue. What do we got? Invalid tokenizer. Is it the other way around? Sometimes it matters, but I also don't think it matters. We have the dev embeddings. Oh, so many for like. Oh, we can use the dev embeddings, right? It's probably still gonna fail here. I hope you guys are not just looking at my goddamn show. I can work on it. Is this better? Oh guys, what do you think? I'm in my studio. I know my videos are usually at home, but now I'm in my studio and I have it like, I want to make my videos like this too. I think it's a nice setup. So I know it's a little bit high. It's a little bit higher than I would want, but if you guys could see the monitor and stuff, like it's no better way to do it. So we are still running. That is a good sign. But we're at the lazy switch. What are we at here? So do we paste it? Oh, we did. Very nice. So let's see. Console. Alright. Cool shit. Cool. Can check it out from a live stream. How we're doing. Alright, now we wait. Give some time to think about the video. To get this to run on 4 gigabytes is gonna be difficult. And you need to cut some things, I've noticed. Like for example, it's always about the complexity, right? He doesn't have improved prompt. I like improving a prompt, but if you put it in and people are unaware that you put it in or like don't understand it, they're gonna have a problem. They're gonna be like, oh, what the hell is this? My prompt is changed. That's not what I wanted. I didn't work like this. Some people like this, some people like that. And it's really difficult when you're building a workflow to be like, okay, I want it just complex enough so people can like do a lot of cool stuff, like first frame, last frame, move stuff, edit, etc. And run it fast, run it with you know, yeah, just run it fast, but not complex where no one's gonna be able to run it or understand it. To really work it, you have to go into 10 subgraphs and then change this and that, and no one knows how to run it. That is not the point either. But even with stuff like stage attention, I tell people, okay, look, stage attention is great, it's fast, and people tell me, oh, but the quality is worse. Yes, the quality is worse, but I have a 3050, and with a 3050, that's the best I can do. So, you guys know. And doesn't make it difficult. You know, I guess it's always difficult, right, to make a product for someone, like to make it so that, yeah, that like most people can use it, enjoy using it. It's gonna be difficult. Hello, Mr. Flipstar. Was good. How is your Saturday? Doing good? Well guys, we gotta wait. I don't have a good PC. I like, you know, everyone's out here running like apparently like a 5090 or whatever. Seems like everyone's running a 5090 or even crazier RTX 6000 Pro X whatever, sell your liver for it. But I don't have that. So we wait, we change, and we wait. We wait, we make, change stuff out because it doesn't work, and I wait again. It's honestly been helping with my like ADHD or something, because having to wait for stuff, yeah, is good sometimes. You know, but the speed is not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. Speed is really not too bad. There was a time when I only had the laptop 3050, which has only 4 gigabytes of VRAM and 16 gigabytes of RAM. So not like, oh, but I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. No, nothing. And I waited hours. I waited. I went to sleep and waited. I've waited like 5 or 6 hours for a generation before, just for fun, just to see if it will do it. But it does do it. Is this a 2-step? Does it, because I remember that even one of them was like 3 stages. Yeah, 2 stages, very nice. Just how it should be. Totally good. But I don't like when they do this. Is this nice? Where they just like, boop. I don't think that's nice. I would like to see like, bam, like it going in. So I can change stuff if I need to. No sound? No sound? God damn. I have been talking. I will check it out. No. That was a good I've been Is there a sound? I hear it. Oh, an arrow. Of course. Of course. I just want to check it out again. I don't know, but I have sound. I have sound. Yeah. I have sound. No, I have sound. There we go. Must be your error. Okay. So what's the issue? Exception during processing, invalid argument. Oh, I've had that error so many times. What was it? Oh, this has been plaguing me. It's a problem with the audio. I know it's a problem with the audio, but why was it? I remember this, and I fixed it. It was something with the audio vey, the wrong audio vey. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even change this stuff. I might need to change this stuff. LTX2.3, LTX2. Video vey, audio vey. What else do I have though? I think I'm gonna go with this. So video vey LTX2.22, because I remember, yeah, it was a vey issue, and this might be not the vey that works. Dev audio, main device, I'll run it again. Okay, so we are running again, basically, because it's not working. Now, can someone confirm? I'm getting audio. I just went on like a private tab right back here and watched the stream, and I see audio. I don't know how it is for everyone, but I'm getting audio, no problem. I don't know. Trying to pump up my hours here. You know what I mean? Wait, can't even see it running. Let me move it down a little bit. There you go. Very nice. Cool. I was thinking of doing more live streams like this. I've had people like actually enjoy them. I only have done 2, but I think like a lot of you guys are probably running ComfUI and are probably just trying stuff out and seeing where it goes. And I think like as like a session, you know, where people can watch and maybe generate as well. I could also take like if anyone has a prompt they want me to make for them, a prompt for LTX 2.3. Go ahead and ask me. Like it's no problem. I can run something for you guys. You guys want to see something? How low is your VRAM? Well, for this new computer where it's running, is an RTX 3060 with 12 gigabytes of VRAM. On the laptop, which is like I'm gonna try to make a video to show how it works on my laptop, that only has 4 gigabytes of VRAM. So I'm trying to optimize for those two, pretty much. Yeah. I hope you hear me. I don't know. I don't know if you do. Nice. Yeah, I like 12 gigabytes. Considering I've come from 4, I'm happy with 12 gigabytes. But yeah, of course, it's hard. I mean, AI needs so much VRAM, so much RAM. It's so expensive. You need half a data center to run it nicely. You know. Yeah, I'm German. You too, or Mr. Flipstar? Who did it already run and stuff? Yeah, I'll go check that out. Executed. Mono an error, right? Yeah. Same error. I had that error so many times. And I know it was something with the audio vein. Does it want me to use custom audio? But custom audio is off. So why would I use custom audio? It's 5 seconds. I don't use custom audio. I'm gonna turn this off actually for a second here. Sometimes that messes stuff up. But I don't know why these wouldn't work. Try the clip, dev embeddings, do text projections. Kind of just doing a trial and error, I'm gonna be honest here. Here we go, 2.3 dev. There we go. But this is also Gemma 3, 4, FP4 makes this fine. It's a little bit less. Dev video, dev audio. I have them, I don't know. And it is dev, right? Dev Q5. Sometimes I've also had it with some of the models working better. So I'm gonna actually take Q8 and see if I can run it now. See if it creates what I needed to create. So again, I'm gonna wait and see. So this is the thing. I know this error. I don't know if anyone here maybe is getting the same error on these workflows. Ave code send. It's something where like the frames of the audio isn't properly put in. Let's try to make 100% automated system. 100% automated for this, I don't think you ever can. I mean, at some point you can, sure, but I don't know. I've had stuff break constantly. I mean, I have built nice workflows in the past, being like, all right, this is robust, consistent, color coded, explained. A few updates, and I try to open it again, like in a month later, I show everything's broken. It seems like they switched out the models or something at some point, even where it's like nothing works. It's all broken. And you have to build like a completely different chain of nodes to run it. So, yeah. But I mean, it's cool. I mean, trying to have an automated system. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to build something? Like, are you trying to make a generator that's like online for people, or what's the goal here to have it this automated? What do we have here? Are we already out of memory? What is this? I mean, this is a new update as well. I haven't seen this. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, I make videos. Okay, first of all, you got a 5060 Ti. That is that is a big upgrade. I mean, good on you. Good that you have that. But did you use gguf files? Did you switch out? Because in the beginning of the stream, I switched them out because I have to use gguf files with 12 gigabytes. I don't ever even like FP8 scaled. It doesn't really work for me consistently. But I assume you're running just a safe tensor FP8, something like that. For sleep lore videos. Ah, nice. Yeah. I know. I get just to build it. Totally get it. It's been fun to build with AI. It's fun. Half was for sleep lore videos. Yes. That is one category where I'm also like, damn, that could work. You know what I mean? I think, I don't know, those lore videos. It's stuff that I've even just watched, just to fall asleep to. It's something that I've genuinely like looked at and not looked as like a product for someone else. If that makes sense, right? Yeah, I like those. Yeah. Same. Dev FP8. Yeah, I'm not running Dev FP8. I'm running the gguf files. So I can't run Dev FP8. It's too big. I mean, I can, but then just wait even longer and get OM even more. So not really down for that. Not gonna lie. But hey, cool, 5060 Ti. Even you know when you go from like a 30 series to like a 50 series, you just have so much more improvements of like AI things, right? The cores or whatever are faster, better, more efficient. So it's just a better experience. You're definitely gonna have a better experience with using that. Ooh, we got something though. Finally, it looks horrible. I can already tell by the thumbnail, but. We got something. Why is it this small? What? What did I even make here? Okay, so... Okay, we have audio though, and we have a failed video. That's not that bad. Am I stupid, or where is the size? Because it seems like the video is generated in a tiny size. Let's see, length, noise seats, time. Where's the size? Why can't I change the size of it all? Prompt. Is there no... Okay, I guess it must be then in the sampler, right? Generate video. It must be in here then. Subgraph upon subgraph. I'm not that. I don't know that. What? Oh, it must be where the latent is. So the latent is here in the sequencer. The latent. It's like what? Oh, it's like this. And then process latents. What is get image size? Image? Is this just for... Yeah, it's just for I2V. I think I messed up. This seems just for I2V. But whatever, I have some outputs. Yeah, that's fine. What can I do here? Like this. Right, and he said use one image at full screen for regular image to video. Okay, one image, full strength. So I have to put in this. Okay, whatever. 512, 512. Maybe I can't even do it without, right? But a man, I think in the a man in the distance walking towards the camera in a neon lit city. Good. Boop, boop. 512 by 512. I want just a small video. 5 seconds. 512, 512. I'm just happy I got the AVE codec error out. That's always some bullshit. It's always something, right? I swear to God. I don't know how you guys like in CompUI, but I swear it is always something. I don't know. I really liked 1111, automatic 1111, or whatever. I don't know, having it like just laid out and sort of already functioning for you instead of having to build it. But the nice part of building it is like you can actually, you know, if things like are not made to be used very easily, you can use them because you just build your nodes and nodes and nodes and chains. You can connect everything you want to connect. But I liked 1111. I liked when it was just sort of, oh, set this setting and then it's all good. And not create the setting, you know? So. It's probably going to take a lot longer, guys. Because if this tiny ass image took... Can I swear on YouTube? On the live streams? Can someone tell me? I'm not like the most PG person in the world, so... I don't know if you're allowed to do all that. It's like my third stream. So... Yeah. And I'm gonna have to take a break at some point. I'm gonna have to take like half an hour break to go eat something in like half an hour or something. But maybe by that time I could have some stuff running and like I can be like, I'll be back in 30 minutes. And we can see if it actually runs like 2 or 3 generations through, right? I mean, I can already start with just adding the improved prompt thing because I suck at prompting. So I do enjoy the improving the prompt. So we see here, prompt enhance, no. Generate an LTX2.3 prompt, exactly. Bam. Generate a text, clip, short, and then just make this that, and it's on, and boom. Normally the normal settings are fine for that stuff. Okay. Now we still wait. Yeah, absolutely. Well, in this one, like I said before, 2 machines that we're talking about. My main machine, my computer at this point, 3060, 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and right now 32 gigabytes of very slow RAM. But that does, you're absolutely right, that does compensate quite a good amount for it. But the laptop that I'm trying to optimize it for is, I think, lower than what most people have, which is 4 gigabytes RTX 3050. Put it in a laptop, so it's already slower, and only 16 gigabytes of RAM. I think 16 for AI is it's not even like recommended. It is the lowest of the low. You know, you can have the if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. I used SD 1.7 quite a lot, but my interest wanted also when Config came out. Fair. Thought Claude was yeah. Claude is my first AI subscription. Claude is my first subscription I actually paid for AI. I got the Pro plan or whatever, and I have been enjoying it. I've also been enjoying. I don't know if I want to make a video on. I don't know if people want to see that, but making like your first vibe coded app. Because I've made like 2 or 3 sort of internal tool apps with Claude, vibe coded, and I am. It comes from a position of no coding. Like I know Python, like import this, import that. That's it. I know nothing. So I thought it would be maybe interesting to come from a perspective of like, you know, vibe coding my AI app with absolutely no coding experience. Because if you think, I think you're way better off if you're coding with AI. You're looking at your thing and you're like, oh, I know the variables. Oh, I know that this is sort of this, but I know HTML. So yeah. I want to see if this just nicely works. Or do I need it to do some kind of sequencing or something? Insert frame, strength 1. This is 1, right? Insert last frame? No. If you use one image, full strength for image to video. This should be regular image to video as I see it. I learned what Jason. Good. I had a tiny smidgen of a concept of what a JSON was, and I learned it, I guess, more through Claude or something. But now I get that. Yeah, I wanted to get into N8N. I have like 2 workflows I use for my business to like create folders automatically. But yeah, N8N. The thing is, what I found so funny is like N8N is cool to like build stuff visually and like understand it, I guess, if you don't know any coding and stuff. But when I did just vibe coding, I could just tell the AI to like make the app do it, and like I don't have to visually build it. I don't even have to like to visually build and understand it is one thing. That's a good thing, but I don't need to understand it if Claude can understand it for me. So I a lot of like tools or something you would maybe build with N8N. I was like, I might just vibe code it. Are we good? Yes, we're good. We're good. Let's see. 391 seconds on RTX 36. It's not a lot of movement. And I noticed, I don't know what it is with LTX 2.3 all these workflows. Always some weird shit at the end. Always some, like this is like worse. Right? Like way worse. Look at the difference. I mean, I want to try the same thing now to show you guys with the improve a prompt on. Best would be even if I put the image in and stuff, but with this it's not that possible right now. But look, we're running it again, but this time with improving the prompt. Let's see what we can do. Because not a lot of movement. Sometimes it's hard, not a lot of movement. Right? Yeah. Exactly. With Claude Code, I see any reason to go back. Yes, exactly. Because why have another software to do another software if you can just program the software? Now with AI, you are able to just program the software. To just make the software at this point, right? And I've really enjoyed vibe coding. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a lot. Making like a tool and stuff. I've made like a mood board generator. I'm a photographer, so if you guys see like, you guys should see like there's a whole studio here in the back of mine. I'm a professional photographer, an actual studio. And yeah, I've made some tools for the studio and stuff, and I thought it's cool. It's cool to make like your own tools and apps to do stuff. Mood board generator, right? I made a mood board generator. I can like add images, get color palettes and stuff like this. I think it's cool. Finally, we can see man, great achievement. I don't know what you mean, but I guess is the AI the great achievement, or Alright. A question, do you guys enjoy this? Like this is, like I said, this is my third stream. Do you guys enjoy like a ComfyUI session? Are you guys also running some ComfyUI stuff right now? Maybe building on your own workflows, or are you just chilling with me here in the chat? Current bitrate is 2517.51 kilobytes per second. I don't even know. That's good or bad. Is the quality good? Is the quality bad? You guys hear me well? Because I think I have a cool setup. I can. Let me see. I don't have. I'm gonna get rid of some documents here. I don't want you guys to see that. But for anyone interested, this is the setup I've built. Let me go live so I can see this. I have like the nice microphone here and stuff. I thought it was kind of cool. So yeah, this I'm going to be filming my videos in the future as well. So you guys better like this top-down perspective. So requested to load LTX2.3. Let's go wait on it. Did it just improve the prompt? Yeah, it did. I like the improved prompt node. I think it's a nice node, especially for someone who is not good at prompting, or somebody who is like, I don't want to really prompt. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I used to make my own workflows. Recently, more and more, I've focused more on the YouTube videos and stuff. People have been, commenting and wanting more of the stuff, so I've been mostly showing like, hey guys, just take a sample workflow and change it a bit. Because it's not difficult. It's like, look, this is what Dreams calls workflow. This is not my workflow. I'm not gonna no credit here. This is his workflow. I just changed 3-4 nodes to make it work nicer for what I want. I mean, this is, So, and I think it's a lot better to just work like that. Just a lot faster. But man, on a 5060, I envy you. I envy you. I bet you're not waiting this long for your generations. Like, pew, 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 pew. Just AI videos after AI videos. How much RAM do you have? You got like 32 gigabytes or no? Or even more? I don't know. I really envy the people with like RTX 6000 Pro, whatever. I thought of getting there's one where it's like $300 and it's like 32 gigabytes of VRAM, some old like a server, like not old but a little older server card that in China they like changed from what's it called, the HBA server standard to a PCIe card that you can just put in your computer. And that stuff is price to performance like a king. But electricity, it always comes down to electricity, I feel like, because just if you want to generate, but that's why I don't think those like subscriptions and stuff are always like a very good deal, because if you're renting a GPU or like renting ComfyUI Cloud or whatever, half the time I'm not generating, half the time I'm not even using the graphics card. I'm trying to like fix stuff, things aren't working. I've spent hours just not working, and then I've generated stuff in 10 minutes. So if I rent the GPU for an hour, but I never use it, and then only use it for 10 minutes, I've paid for an hour of GPU usage, And there I'm like, it doesn't seem like that good of a deal. I know the electricity and stuff is expensive, but I'm probably gonna have a big electricity bill at the end of the year. But, it's what you do. Sometimes it's all you can do. So storage taking a bit longer, I think. The prompt is a lot longer at this point. I think it's pretty crazy, the amount of people that are like looking for AI stuff and things. So I just made random videos, like, you know, and I made videos before, stuff like just random, like photography kind of styles, kind of things. And they didn't, I mean, 3 views. I upload one video about AI and I get like a K views. It's crazy. Nice. Nothing. Like I said, I have waited 5-6 hours for generations and trainings. I have. And that's why my electricity bill will kill me. But I've not used any service. The only service I've used was like way at the beginning, and I've used the free Google Colab notebooks that were going around, where they're like, oh look, you can get this and that, and then you can run ComfUI in the notebook and use like the Cloudflare tunnel or whatever to see it, and have like a T100 for free or something. That was pretty good. That was probably something I should get back to, but I'm not sure if they changed the rules or if that's even still a thing that you can get this kind of GPU for free. Would probably be best. I even think now I'm thinking about it, like with Claude, I could probably make a notebook like this that works nicely for me and not like messed up. They still give out like a free GPU to use, you know? Yeah. That was good. Felt like a hack. Funny. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Cool that was a cool introduction for sure. That was good. But I do like running it locally. I like having the stuff where I have like full control. But I don't like everything being a service. Everything is a subscription. Everything is $5.99 every day for your lifetime. I don't know. I always liked having control of the models and having them downloaded, and also having to have a PC that's like good enough and stuff like that, you know. I don't know if it's like a caveman thing, you know, where it's like, oh, I want the bananas with me and not rent it or whatever. But I don't know. I always have a better feeling when I own all of it and I have the control of it. Yeah, for sure. Still, wait, are we? Let's finish. Yeah, Higgsfield is quite good. Higgsfield's nice. Higgsfield makes it all easier, all better. I don't like Higgsfield. I want it on my own. But yeah, no, Higgsfield is good. I have a friend who's like a videographer. Like he actually makes professional videos for like these small, sort of, these clothing brands. Not like, you know, those tiny streetwears that do nothing, whatever. No, real clothing brands that sell stuff here, like, you know, nicely made jackets and stuff like this. And he makes videos of them. Like you've seen the reels, right? I mean, like zoomed in shots or at the gym. It's like, look at this gym wear stuff. And they have been telling him like less and less budget. Just use Higgsfield. Just like take an old video, use Higgsfield, make it longer, make it full screen, make it, you know, change the dimension of it. Just add VFX to it, or like, you know, you can change out the clothing, right, and stuff like this. So there's like, oh, just use an old video and change out new clothing. It'll be way cheaper. They've really been cutting budgets. I'm telling you, they with AI, the agencies, the marketing companies just cut all the people's budget because they're like, well, just prompt it, right? And, you know, it works in some ways, doesn't work in some ways. You know, this is new technology. I feel like we're still developing a lot of it, right? I don't feel like we're quite at the end where we want to be. So, yeah. Hacker activities. We're nearly done. I hope this has a little more movement to it, but we'll see. should I stream this on Twitch too? Is Twitch better for this or worse? Or I just because I have a YouTube channel, so I'm like YouTube, but I feel like it might be nice with Twitch too. I have OBS, so I'm like doing it in OBS. Ooh, nearly done. They've all been using this tiny vey. I wonder if the Tay vey or whatever makes the quality worse than the actual vey. Because I don't see why you couldn't run the actual vey. Okay. I mean, not exactly what I expected with more motion, because I thought it was the guy behind, but it is nice. Because it is prompted better. It isn't just one sentence. And this is why I like the improve a prompt thing, always for my stuff. But I'm going to be honest here, this is not really what I was necessarily looking for, because I was kind of looking for the directory workflow. I'm going to see if it's this, or if it's this. Because the hotfix seems like to me, okay, it's a fix for something broken. Unable to find workflow, JSON. Give me a second, guys. You're gonna look at this beautiful face one more time. Bro, I'm sitting in a weird ass position. Yeah, absolutely. It's good, but it's still, I don't know. People that do videos and photos like me, have a good skill at that, and I'm a person who, like, I want to combine the skills. I want to, like, I have a very good skill in my photography. I do this professionally for years now, and I feel like because of my interest in AI, like in local AI as well, mixing those is like where you get the benefit, right? It's where you, like, other people either maybe there's a person that's way better at AI with me, but they don't have the 5-6 years experience of a photographer. So I want something where that Schnitt, that fucking this is where I am beneficial, right? So someone like that with a videographer, absolutely getting into AI, but a lot of people have like our own one side. They're either doing AI and they're like, oh, don't worry, don't pay $1,000 to this video guy, pay me $100 and I'll make you 30 videos all looking the same or whatever. And the video guy is like, this is bad technology, gets rid of the water, and I'm gonna make you a nice real video. But there isn't a lot of people where it's like, listen, you both have their place. Both absolutely have their place. It's just when you combine them, you can do a lot of cool stuff. And this is where I gotta say, Higgsfield as well is cool, because it got those VFX and stuff. It's got this where it's like, guys, I'm not gonna make you a full video. You are a video guy. You know how to do it. I'm just giving you a few tools here. I'm giving you, DaVinci Pro for video editing. So yeah, I think Higgsfield as well. Higgsfield definitely has a lot of benefit there. Right, wait, what I want to do? I wanted to just check something out on my computer here. So, hotfix. Unable to find workflow in hotfix. Oh wait, now that might make sense. Can't seem to run these other stuff. Can't seem to run the other workflows. What happened to the director node? Like you see, unable to find the workflow. I thought it might be an issue, but with my computer, but no. No, it doesn't seem to have workflow in. Is this an update issue? Is this that I'm updated, or they're not updated, or I'm not updated, they're updated? Whatever. Okay. city skyline, and then do we have anything else we want to put in there? Maybe this. I want to see if what I can do here. You know what I mean? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter then. What happened here? What is this? It's not. So I just changed, no? Dual clip loader. What is this always? Neon city slow zoom cuts to a man in a jacket looking at the camera close up. Okay, now one more thing is they wanted maximum strength, was it? Here, the sequencer I need to change. Why are all these empty now again? Oh god. Is this broken? Okay, I want to update it. Alright then. Give me a second, I'll update it. But I might not do the stream for too much longer. But I did really enjoy it. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat something. And yeah, might come back though. We'll see. Alright, good and out.